Hey, I'm Sonja Pound, and welcome to Markets and More. Today, I am going to share with you our market update for the Naples area, and I am going to also talk about hurricane prep because, as you've probably seen on the news, our hurricane season officially started today, and it actually runs through the end of November. So now is definitely the time to get prepped. So let's start. I don't want to keep you too long, but let's start with our market update, and I'm going to share my screen with you now, so that just takes a moment. So, okay, here we go. So, a little bit about the market. So, I'm just going to caution you that don't listen to your uncle in Minnesota or your neighbor that really doesn't work in real estate from, day to day. Take your information from data. And I definitely have a lot that I can share with you. This is just a brief overview, but if you want data, I definitely have data. So just let me know and I'll send it to you. So let's just take a look in general. So this is comparing April of 2024 with April of 2023. So as you can see, our inventory has definitely gone up. Pending sales are down slightly, not even 1%. But the good news in this report is that the median closed price has gone up 4%. So we are now at a $650,000 median closed price. And overall sales have also increased by 4%. So the one thing that is sort of, I think, still bothering people is the days on the market. And this number, 66 days, people sort of panic because they got very used to our market from a year ago where a property was listed on Friday. They were not taking offers until after the open house on Sunday. And then they would have 30 people waiting at the front door before the open house even started. And the next day or that night, they would have 20 offers. So 66 days may seem like a lot just because we got used to 2 days or sometimes even zero, like it would sell before it even hit the market. But truly, 66 days is not a reason to panic. That is kind of normal. I feel like our market in general is just experiencing a little bit of a correction, but we are in such good shape. But anyway, so just get past that 66 days on the market because it really is not anything major. So market, I will give you more data I can share with you. Just let me know. And I'll also put some links in the comments so you can click on and read some more for yourself. We are going to now switch over to, I'm going to talk with you about hurricane prep because it's super important. So the Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st, which is today, all the way through the end of November. And if you haven't been here through hurricane season before, I know we have a lot of new people in our area. It is so important that you prep and that you don't do it as soon as the Weather Channel shows up in our area. You need to have a kit ready. And as we get closer to a storm, as soon as they put out advisories, you will not find batteries anywhere. Flashlights are impossible to get, candles, gasoline. It really gets pretty difficult. So there are a lot of things that you can prep ahead of time and have ready. So let me share with you my screen, and I'm going to show you my hurricane guide. So I have two things, first of all. I have a hurricane guide that you can download. You can print it. You can have it in a safe place, and that's ready to go. And then I also have a video that you can watch as well on YouTube. I promise it's not too long. I think it's like 12 minutes or something. Okay, here's my guide. So here's the guide. So I update it every year, by the way. So when I think of other things or if anybody mentions something to me, I do update it. So this will go over, as you can see here, why it's important to plan, what you should have in your hurricane prep kit, and also what to do if you need to evacuate. Right here is a QR code, by the way, for the video. But this guide will help you prepare your family, your home, your vehicles, and your pets. It's important that you don't forget about them. But anyway, here's the list. I will link it below as well. And it is, here's the video. But I will put a link for all of this information so that you can see for future reference. But truly, I know that you maybe think it's no big deal, but hurricane prep, you really need to take it seriously and gather all of the items that are on the list. And I'm trying to get back to that list. There we go. Um, there are things to have on hand if you're going to actually shelter in place. But if you're also having to go to a shelter, you need to think about that as well, especially if you have kids and pets, because there are not a lot of shelters that accept pets. So you need to know which ones you're able to go to. And if you're at a shelter, it can get really busy. So you should probably have certainly sleeping bags. Air mattresses are great. And if you have children, games and toys and things to keep them occupied. And keep in mind that you may not have access to charging any devices. So that's probably something you need to think about, that you need to bring things that don't need batteries or charging for your kids. So anyway, here's a whole list. We've got printable contact list as well, because if your cell phone isn't able to be charged, you may not be able to access phone numbers. And, there's so much information, and I don't know, most of the people that I'm friends with and even family members, some of them I don't know their phone number because they're just in my phone. So it's just easy to pull it up that way. So just have all your information ready and be prepared. So there you go. That is my quick market update and my quick hurricane prep. But again, please take it seriously that a storm is not something to wait until the last minute to think about. So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next week when I am going to actually talk with a lender about buying and selling when the rates are a bit high. So have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.